Welcome back, everybody! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back! Before we start, I want to thank you all for all the love that you give. That video blew up. It's my first video to 600 views, and it got me up to 100 subscribers. I want to thank you all so much. Now, I don't want to say like 500 subs is going to be too much, so I'm going to do it simple. 200 or maybe 300 subs will be the next milestone. So, I hope you all be enjoying more plushies, more plushie deep dive, more reviews, much more. Oh, one more thing. Next video, probably the next video, back here will be changing a little bit. Like, it'll have like big plushies and some semi-big plushies up top and right here. So stay tuned for that. So now, this was supposed to be at the end of the month. Today, we have a new series, the Plushie recap, or the monthly recap, which I'll take a look at all the plushies I made during every month. So for example, all of these guys being Glam Rock Bonnie, Blank from Five Nights at Candy's, Phantom Puppet, Jacko Moon, Ignite Freddy from the Joy of Creation, Yendo, and DJ Music Man. So with this, I'll be doing recapping. I'll be talking about how I made them, not full deep dives into them. That'll be for episode 2, which I'm working on it. So let's get started with the first ever plushie I made in 2024, Glam Rock Bonnie. I used the reason why I made this first is because the first ever plushie I made was a fan-made Glam Rock Bonnie. So I decided, why not, and make the official one. Since Funko will not make this guy, instead of making like Ruined Sun and Moon, I decided to make it myself by using a Sisamara Toy Bonnie plushie that I got at a GameStop. I just cut off the head, detailed it to make it more like Glam Rock Bonnie. I also made the ear. Its ears are actually cardboard, which I covered with light blue fabric and some white, and also the earpiece. His hair, and of course his face. You can't hate this little guy. I really like how I did with this. And now with the body, I just did the same thing. I cover like majority of body with red fabric, but except for the hands and legs. I just use cyan, light blue, and normal blue for like for the bottom part of the legs and foot. Same thing over here, just the opposite way. I glue it together, praying that it will stay on, which it did. And, of course, give him his little v-neck? Coat? I'm not sure. And of course, his little headband. I just made something that was alright into something that looks amazing. Next up, I'm just going in order. Ignite Freddy. This one used an old Wizard Freddy custom I made, which was 3.0. So what I did with it, since I already have a Xmart Wizard Freddy, I decided to use this as Ignited Freddy. What I did, I just, again, cut off the head, just realized the thing, and then just cut off the whole entire jaw, cover the bottom of the jaw of the head and the neck with black fabric, make some big old teeth, and an endo neck to represent his look in the game. I cut off his ear, and of course his eyes are just pitch black with little little white pupils. The body stays the same. I just wrapped his legs with dark gray fabric, and of course his endo hand or arm. It was a little bit. I don't think he almost is a little bit rushed, but it's my third Joy of Creation character, and I think I really like it. Stay tuned for Ignited Bonnie and Ignited Foxy and Chica, and possibly maybe Golden Freight, but who knows? Next up, Jacko Moon. The hold on. I think the sixth variant of Sun and Moon, mostly Moon. I use a Sun plushie to cover the for this bases. The head, I just again carved the head, detailed the face with half being orange and a little bit of purple, with some yellow as the mouth and eyes, with some little black dots. And on the back of his head, there's a big blob of purple fabric, with his little rays being purple. They're more like a deep maroon. I did not have that, so I decided to go with the best thing, purple. I didn't go with black since it would be kind of dumb, so I went with this. I am thinking of trying to add like a little hat, just like Moon, to make it more representative of Moon, since his name is Jacko Moon. But that's up in the air. Comment down below if I should do that. Anyways, for the body, I cut off the arms and the little neck clothing and bomb clothing for this little green fabric I did, and cover one side with gray fabric, another with purple. The arms, I just covered the entire thing with gray fabric with some little purple bands. It looks cute. And of course, I added some black dots over it on the back and on his chest. And the green on his waist. And of course, his gray pants and purple shoes with little moon symbols on it. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the floppiness like the Sun and Moon plushie. I actually made him very stiff. So, yeah, he's just gonna be laying down like that. So, next one is probably my second biggest one. Oh, sorry, Yando. Stay right there. It is DJ Music Man. I originally had a bootleg DJ Music Man, but I decided, why not? Why not fix him up just like I did with Frey, Monty, Chica, and Roxy? So that's what I did. I just did the same thing like the other three. Cut off the head. I made an entire new body. Added the details on the back and on his stomach. And of course, I detailed the face to be almost accurate to the in-game model. For the legs, since they were just small and just like very curved, I decided to use six different sticks, cut them into small and longer pieces for this more spiral-like movement, which gives you this. You all got stick bug. Sorry, I just had to do that. The only thing that stayed the same is his hat and headset, because I think it actually fits well. And don't worry, the ruined variant of this guy will be coming up soon. I actually did make a very unique model of this guy, designed for Ruined DJ. It's the official one. Very, very dumb. Next up, Phantom Puppet. This was the final Phantom to create. I already got Fan Foxy and BB, and I created the other three. So I decided I'm gonna do Puppet. He was actually a lot easier than I thought. What I did, I just instead of cutting off the head, I just cut off the face. Or its mask to make the use like a more lighter green, black for his cheeks, mouth, lipstick, and his eyes, and of course white pupils with some navy tears, I think. I use olive green for the stripes on his legs and arms and for his buttons. And I just went to town with some black marker for this more burnt look. And it was very simple. I didn't really have to change the body a lot. I just changed the face and, well, just a little minor detailing. The quickest one yet out of all of them. Next one, Blank from Five Nights at Candy's. This one I fully made. I decided to expand my fan game roster instead of using Joy Creation or Forsaken AR. I decided to go with Five Nights at Candy's. This was the first one since he was a lot easier to do. I just used majority white fabric with some little bits of gray on top of his head for his mouth and a little coloring on under. Using black, white, and gray fabric for like his eyes. And for the rest, I just added some detailing. He's just mostly a blank canvas. Get the pun? So I did that. Since he was mostly for mostly colored a lot by kids, I added that. And also, he's supposed to be taller, but he looks very small, but I kind of like it like that. But yeah, here's Blank. Oh, down he goes. And now the final one, this is actually my first Joy of Sister Location character I made. Yendo. So for the body, I decided to make it from I actually used a old Toy Foxy plushie body I used when I was making my old Mangle plushie. I just decided to cover it with a lot of gray fabric, add some detailing like the black fabric on his arms and the little stomach. And for the head, I made it using a lot of gray fabric for majority of the body, the ears, and of course, like the outline on his eyes and his snout. And of course, same thing, black fabric for the outlining, his little endo hat, maybe, and for his nose and little pupils. I used yellow to make it more abstract and white fabric. And also I drawn on some teeth since it will be difficult just to do the individual teeth with fabric. I just did the simple way and just color it. It's very simple. And for my first Sister Location character, and honestly my favorite abstract character, underrated. He's an underrated character. He's honestly a perfect fit. Don't worry, Beanie Bab and Mini Venus will be coming up soon. Hopefully. But yeah, here is all of the January plushies I created. All the plushies I created during January. It was a big one since half of them, like A Night Afraid, Yendo, Jackal Moon, Fan Puppet, and DJ Music Man were the first six characters I made from a big list that I have. One of the plushies I have upcoming is the overhaul of Scrap Trap. Since I overhauled a bunch of characters, those being like Music Man or Nightmare Fredbear, he will be next. So stay tuned for that. But like I always say, thank you all so much for the subs. We will see you all in probably Plushie Deep Dive episode 2. So, we'll be seeing y'all on the next video. See y'all next time. Peace. And also,